It's really y'all, for real. It's really truly fun because, let me turn that off. I didn't do it for y'all to begin with. I just feel so like, it's triggering some shit, bro. Like, I feel so like unseen, unwanted, uncared for, unloved. And I know that's just the devil getting in my head. Because in reality, God still loves me. He literally 43 seconds into this video, God still loves me. And I think that's what he's showing me, is that I really be here for his people and wanting to spread light and spread joy. Like, that's my dream. But in reality, I just need to follow his will. Like, I don't need to people please. I'm not here to save anybody. I'm not here to guide. Like, I'm just here to follow God's will for my life. He wanted me to have this picnic at the beach. Look, my best friend. Hi, beach. He wanted me to have this picnic, be at my favorite place. Here, my godchildren are here. It's really a blessing to be alive. Like, I don't need the extras. Like, if I don't get a husband, I can still live my life. Don't let me cry. But literally, like, I need to be reminded that if one of my siblings turned on me and didn't talk to me ever again, I could still live. Like, moral of the story is, but she lived though. But she lived to see another day. Anyway. We got hella teas. All right, 43 again, 2:43. It's still early. Remember who you do it for. Don't do it for the validation. Don't do it for the popularity. Don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the money. I do it for God. It's from my heart. So it's no love lost. It's no hard feelings. And in reality, I'm not mad that nobody showed up. I'm not mad. I'm not taking it personal. I'm not mad at the individuals for not showing up. But like the gist of the fact of the matter that not 1 out of 24 showed up is unfortunate as fuck. But I do it for God. And if he tell me to do it again, I'm gonna do it again. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, good morning. We made it. We made it to Healing Tide, our very first event. I'm not gonna cry, but nobody's here. Nobody's here. It was supposed to be last week and 24 people said they would come and it rained. So now nobody came. And it's very unfortunate, but I'm at the beach with my best friend and my god kids, so that's what's up. And I'm gonna take some time alone and like cry about it, because that's what I do. And then guess what I do after that? I push forward. I keep going. I try again. But it's okay for me to cry about it first. That's just how I process my emotions. It's definitely not going the way I needed it to go. I don't even have my mirror, and reflections and rewrites was such a huge portion of it. I feel so discouraged. And it's like yesterday was when everyone started to cancel. And I had to lift my spirits up all yesterday, chase dopamine. I look good though, look. That's a plus, I look good. But girl, I don't know, I'm just like, it's unfortunate. But it shows you who's actually going to support you. It's a lot of lessons that have been learned. So it's good to know. Because I was tripping. About my brand launch party, I was tripping. But it's about to be loud, so I'm not even finna get into my emotions right now. I love y'all. Peace.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you as well.
Thank you.
Does my smile look genuine? Because I'm fighting back tears right now. It's just like when I really need people to show up, I really be needing them to show up. Like my BMT graduation, me being in a psych ward, like I need people when I need them. And it's like when they are not there, it's just such a lesson that I don't want to have to learn. But maybe that's the lesson that God keeps showing me. Like, people don't really got your back the way you think they do. And that's fine. They all got their own lives. They all got choices to make. And you're not their priority. You're not the center of anyone's universe other than yours. People got other shit going on. So it's a very humbling experience. And I just want to cry, but I'm going to enjoy the day with my best friend and my godchildren. And I'm going to breathe, bro. I'm going to breathe. So, long story short, I winded up, hold on, let me redo this when I'm in the sun. I'm gonna be like, so, long story short, I threw an event, my first event, 24 people said they were coming, 0 showed. Zero people showed up. And everyone was canceling literally the day prior, which by then everything was already purchased, sought out, planned for, everything was everything. And so it really discouraged me. It really heartbroke me. Oh my, like it was just like, these are the emotions you're seeing now. And then lo and behold, my homegirl, my friend, my sister came through. I need to do my nails. And she came through. The event was over, but we did our own thing. We didn't do the itinerary or anything super structured, but we did journal and we spoke and we had a godly conversation that was full of healing, full of insight, full of reciprocity. And it was full of great intent. There was nothing but great intentions there. And I love that for me. I love that for us. It was such a connecting and bonding moment. And so that's what you're about to watch now. Healing Tide 2025 was exactly what it was meant to be. I pray to God that it touches your soul and your spirit like it did me. I pray to God that you get what you need and it's something deep. I pray to God it's not just on the surface level, but we digging like a shovel. We're unlearning to relearn and walking out with some scars and burns, but the thing about it is they heal. And we'll do whatever to keep it real with ourselves and know who we are today. And I just thank God for the lessons on replay in my mind from this day specifically. Why would I say now I'm intimidated by the word specifically. What do I rhyme with that? Anywho, I really thank God for those who showed support the way they could, whether it was in person or online. I pray they feel understood. I pray that they get the words that was meant to be heard. I pray for healing. I pray for growth. I pray for learning till we can't learn no more. I pray for forgiveness. I pray for truth. I pray that you pour into yourself more than what the world pours into you, because the ingredients is toxic and too simple to go into your cup, your complex, specific cup. It's sacred. So when it comes to the effort, you make it. Alright, I think I'm done rhyming. I don't know. I need to record more. But I just want to say thank you for showing up to Healing Tide 2025 however you could. I appreciate you. I love you. This is the first of many. It's a vibe, and it was exactly what it needed to be. I'm going to keep stating the fact that I went to church last Saturday and Sunday. And when I went on Saturday, they preached how the pastor was preaching to an empty church. And over time, people dwindled in and sat in the stands, sat in the pews. But she was preaching to an empty church at some point. And I was meant to hear that word because it really gave me courage to stay and sit it out. And it winded up being everything it needed to be. It was so heartfelt, so wholesome, so fulfilling, spiritually poured into my cup. I poured into my cup, my brother poured into my cup, my friends poured into my cup, my loved ones poured into my cup. And I fully appreciate that. That's priceless. It does not go unseen, unfelt, in due season, in due time. But I thank God for y'all. I thank God for the rises. I thank God for the falls. And each time I fall, I will rise up. Know that these is blessings. It was never luck. Love you. Peace. Okay, so I've got what's important. Underline. Being self-aware. 2-parent household. Support system. It's a process. Stability. Marriage. Change mindset on money, time, and energy, because they all expensive. Use what I got. That's all you need. Appreciate what you have so you know how to handle it.
We pretty much got the same.
All right, fine.
Period.
I'm gonna leave my bag.
Okay, for sure. We'll be here.
Because I said using what you have, appreciate what you have, because God will bring you so much more by the time you get it to you prepared for.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, real point.
I love that. Period.
I'm gonna say, hold up, because this is a moment. Okay. Don't judge me.
No.
Okay. Alright, so I want to say, I looked at the camera and I lost my train of thought. I hate that.
Don't let it make camera shy, girl.
No, for real.
Like it. It'll come back.
I want to say I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for keeping your spirits uplifted and
giving yourself time, energy, space, whatever you needed to be in alignment with the upkeep of, see, now I'm trying to find the words. I'm proud of you for doing what you need to do to stay in high spirits. I'm proud of you for playing gospel, for talking to God, for praying, for going to the source, going where you needed to go to get your answers. I'm proud of you for sleeping, taking care of your body, eating. Shout out to my sister for making me dinner, a balanced meal, veggies and all. Like, know who loves you, recognize that shit, and love on who loves on
Don't
you.
know who loves you.
Come on. And not just who says they love you, but like
Who shows it?
who shows it.
Yeah, bro, I'm completely there.
Huh.
Words don't mean shit to me.
At all.
That's over with.
They hurt though.
They do.
Words get cut.
They can.
Yeah.
They can. But, you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
I'm too sensitive for that. Like, and I take shit personal, especially when you start directing it at me. Like, how can I not take it personal?
I can be from Cancer. I can be too. Like if we go into, but I don't know. I've just like been kind of coming to the conclusion that nothing's about me.
Nothing though.
Everything that I make it that I want it to be, but what the next person does, what they say, what they feel, I don't want it to reflect who I am, or how I feel, or how I feel about myself, or how I feel about, like, and that's what I mean by taking it with a grain of salt, because sometimes you can't always, some people don't know themselves.
Yeah.
Most people don't know themselves. It takes a lot to do the work. And honestly, I mean, I pray God, blesses us, continues to bless us with community and fellowship and sisterhood and all the good, like you said, like-hearted people. Like-hearted people, but it's, girl, this world, it'll spit your out, it'll chew you up, spit you out.
No, for real.
And people, they will, if they can, take advantage if they can, just flourish it out to tear down your spirit or tear down who you are as a person, they will. And so that's why it's so important to know who we are.
Oh my gosh, you are in alignment. I was just talking to my brother about this last night. We were talking about how I had this unfortunate event that happened this year, and someone I love the most hurt me with their words to the point where they said they didn't feel loved by me. And I'm like, that's all I exude, that's all I am, that's all I breathe. Like, I have nothing but love for you.
Right.
Like, my whole life.
Right.
To this day. It's always going to be that. Like, it doesn't matter. But they had this conversation had happened 2 years ago, that shit would have sent me spiraling.
Right.
In my head, I was just like the love of my life. Like, I've looked up to you my entire life. Like, now no weird shit, but like, I'd admire you my entire life. Like,
right.
And you gonna break my heart like that? That could mentally send me like, that fucks with me.
Yeah.
I gotta mourn you and you still here. You up the street. I'm in your city now. I ain't been home in 10 years. I live here. I'm up the street.
Let me tell you, I hate to cut you off. Love what you on point. And my reason for even cutting you off is because I literally, my session last week in therapy was solely about grief. And my therapist was laying in heavy on how I'm in a stage of grief with motherfuckers that's not dead. And when you just said that, I just had to intervene because it brought me back to that's real.
Yeah.
You can definitely be in a stage of grieving somebody that you can look at.
Yeah. You could call, but it ain't no way. It ain't no way.
You don't want to do it to yourself. Not if it's,
She literally said my actions made her so mad she wanted to cut me.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know where I come from, and you're gonna threaten me with abuse. Like, you're gonna
Right.
threaten me with harm. You wanna
Right.
harm me? Like,
Right.
we in your kitchen and you talking about your kitchen?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
damn. I would
Yeah.
never in my life trip you when you walk. Like,
Right.
what the?
Hey. Facts. Yeah. No.
That's irreparable. And it's like, why would you break that?
Yeah.
You gonna break? Like, we could have talked about anything.
Right.
I humbly apologize.
Right.
However you want me to buy you,
Right.
like, whatever.
Right.
If that's the problem, whatever.
Right.
Money is whatever.
Right.
But my heart, like, for real.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It can definitely. It stings. It definitely does.
Yeah. That shit
Stings.
hurt.
So I'm gonna give you a hug.
It hurt.
I needed that. Girl, I can't even tell you last night. I really needed that hug, like, for real.
For real.
You know, like,
Yes. Okay, so I wrote on the president. Oh, you can get the
no,
president. Yeah.
yes, I didn't look at it.
Okay, so I wrote everyone they posted. I'm sorry, I'm revealing it before you look at it. I'm so sorry.
I'm not even listening.
Okay, yeah. I'm over here. What's that called?
This is beautiful. Well, before I open it though, let me take a picture. I don't wanna. And how cute it is.
Thank you.
Girl, you know I like to get
No,
the
period.
instant, get the hair. You
Period.
feel me?
Okay.
We went in the love, yeah. We got the no, it's cute.
Okay.
Period. Love it. Period. So cute.
Yes.
I got the one with the water too. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Period.
My sister helped me tie them and put them together this morning.
Did a
She
beautiful
came in
job.
clutch. Yeah.
Hey, I love me, okay? You
Period.
can never have enough.
Never.
Oh, this is so pretty. I don't even want to like mess it up. I'm like, hold on. Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Girl, yes, I'm putting shit back. Okay, I'm like, that's so playing
And
with
those could be bookmarks, they could be decoration, whatever. They're dry, so they're not going to change.
Cares for those who trust in Him. Amen. Absolutely. Yes, I am. More than worthy in this motherfucker.
Okay, come on.
I'm like, hell no. Oh my God. God child is talking to.
Huh.
Better know it.
On the mirror.
Okay.
You feel me?
Period.
Yes.
This is so cute.
Thank you.
So I'm.
Wait, is there a letter in there?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, it's a phone. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't this. Okay, good. Yes.
You want me to read it down?
You should read that.
Okay, read it.
Okay.
Just in case, you know, I gotta have my little moment. You know.
Okay.
I love it. It's
I'm so
so
glad.
pretty.
I hope whenever you look at your decorations or whatever, you remember that you could.
Remember that you can take the peace with you wherever you are. As long as it's within, it's never too far.
Yes.
Girl, look at the fire.
I like it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, everything. Girl.
I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so
I love
glad
it.
I got to see your reaction.
I fucking love it. Like, I'm so happy. Oh my God, girl. So grateful. Period.
Yeah. God is
Yes,
good.
God is so good. He really is. He really is. Even with all this craziness, girl.
And
going
it's
on
always
in the
gonna be
world.
there.
It's always there.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why moments like this is so important. Just really taking it in, spending time with people that make you feel good, that pour into you.
Yes.
You know, because it's so easy to go down a spiral. Like, I feel like, in a sense, like I was kind of, I want to say like beginning of this year. Well, actually, kind of like for the last couple years, I feel like I was in like a place of like isolation a little bit, and you know, I didn't realize until probably like middle of this year how it can really fuck with your mental health.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you know, you think that, well, at least my take on it was I'm protecting myself by being isolated. Like, nobody can hurt me.
Right.
Can't nobody get close to me.
Yeah.
Like, okay. But really, it just deprives you. You know, and so I'm kind of still in that space of trying to put myself more out there and like show up more for the people I love and for myself.
Okay.
You know, so it's tough, but it's working.
It is. It is.
It's working.
It is. It's I had my dream therapist because she was a black lady and she was like an auntie.
Oh.
And I talked to her like twice a week, so we got close or whatever. And she said there's a difference. She told me to stop using the word isolation. She was like, first off, I need you to stop using that word because I have a negative connotation to it, to where it is like
Depressing or lonely.
Exactly.
Same.
And so she was like, solitude. There's nothing wrong with solitude. We should seek solace in solitude and peace, so that wherever we go, we have that.
Within ourselves.
Yes.
I love that.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on.
I'm about to remind myself. I be trying to figure out my purpose as well, like you were saying earlier, and walk in it. And so my whole thing is like when I think I got it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got the signs, because I pray for blatant signs and they hit me in the face, and I'm like, okay, noted, I'm going to go that way, you know, I'm going to obey. And then it's a then it's a real excuse.
I be going like a
okay, like it's not a statement.
Bitch, mouth real.
She's like, oh, that's nothing. I guess a little bit.
You know, that's my second language, you know.
Fluent.
More working through me, you know.
Okay, you ain't done yet. Yeah. Okay.
No, yeah. So you feel like it's something that just ends up coming in the way
I forgot what I was
of finding your purpose.
Oh,
you finally feel like you got it.
Yes, and then it's like, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, first off, I'm like, I can't wait to get another mic. I'm getting one next month so that we can both be mic'd up in the quality of sound, because I had my coworker tell me whether it's visuals or sound, he would pick a video with better sound than better visuals. So
that's very true.
And then it's messages being heard that need to be heard.
Right.
And so maybe my purpose isn't to be not only to be the light, but to also shine it and allow others to shine as well. Because I just did a Bible study with my homegirl in Louisiana, and she's a sister in Christ. Like we've been locked in since we met, and just like a really good soul, really good spirit, like-hearted. And so did a Bible study and had a conversation, and it was recorded as well. And I did it just like this, but it was I will figure that out. But when I rewatch it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to upload this because people may not see it one today, but
Right.
it's timeless information. It will always apply.
Always apply.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's elevation. Like
Right.
it's always something.
To take from it.
Yeah, it's not no surface level.
Right.
We're not talking about worldly.
Bullshit.
You feel me? Like yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's exactly what this is. And so I'm sitting here and I'm writing notes and stuff, and I'm like, and once again, I'm the student. Like, and once again, and I love that. Like, continue to humble me, continue
Right.
to use me, and allow me to serve and
Right.
get words across. Because trust me, I'm growing with these words too.
Of
Like,
course.
yeah,
Of course.
yes.
Mhm.
So it's a blessing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Thank you, God.
Okay.
Shoot.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yeah. No, you make a really, really good point. It was something I wanted to touch on. It'll come back to me. Something in regards to that.
Finding your purpose, then it changes. Because we're constantly changing.
Right. This don't come back to me. You said one word that was like, I hate when that happens.
Okay, and it's often for me. I
Me
be
too.
over it,
Especially
girl. Hey,
So I'm like, you know what, I should have wrote that down and came back to it. And I'm about to do that next time.
okay, yup.
So I can have, yeah. No, I definitely feel that. I feel like I've lived like a million lives already. Especially in regards to finding your purpose.
Yes.
Like, I'm still searching.
We always
Oh,
will.
Always will be.
Yeah.
Mhm. And I've learned that, like, you know, there's always, we have many. You know, it's not just one is right.
Right, and different
It's
seasons.
different seasons.
Yeah.
And it's so many.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to, like, kind of accept that because I feel like, especially, like, going back to age, you know, and I just thought about, I just remembered what I was about to say.
Yes,
Hold
girl.
on. Let me
Period.
just write that down real
Yeah.
quick before I
Yup.
see. Okay. Just going back to age. You same age, you 28, 29.
Yeah, 28.
Okay, same. And so I'm just like, you know, but us being in our prime, about literally,
Yeah.
you know, and this is around the age where you are seeing so many changes. I mean, for me, like, and I don't mean this in like a Debbie Downer type of way, but just being transparent. It's life. Like, shit happens. We lose people. You
Yeah.
know, you see people. I've lost friends,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
family, you know, and it really makes you realize how short life is too,
Huh.
you know, and so it's scary a little bit. And I
Yeah.
think that's why being comfortable with knowing, like, God, knowing who you are, and understanding that there is more than one purpose, I feel like really helps me, like, with my anxiety as far as, like, the timing of life.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like when I thought, I don't know, 18, 19, look back and you be like, 28, 29, I'm about to have it together.
Right.
Girl, 30, I'm about to be married. I'm about to
Literally,
have kids. You know, we
literally.
have our whole life planned out.
Right.
And nothing goes
God laughs at our plans.
completely. Meanwhile, I'm down here serious in the middle thing.
Okay.
And he like, oh, you a jump.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, Lord. So, you know, it's just really been like on me trying to constantly reassure myself. Like, nothing is a race. You know, you won't, whatever happens is destined to happen. If it's not, it's not. And being okay with that. I think, like, that's what's so tough for me sometimes is acceptance. I'm a very aware person. I often know, I also often pray for the spirit of discernment. And so when I have it and God blesses me with it, I can sometimes see it. And being honest, you know, with myself too, I don't always listen to it. And I
Especially if you find.
think, especially, you know, and it clouds the judgment. I can't Lord, I'm tempted down here.
I'm such a size. I don't know what to do.
Lord.
Yeah.
Take these rose-colored glasses
Okay.
I'll be like, Lord, strip the lust,
Oh,
please. Because
please.
she's on one. And I'll be like, okay. You know, and I think that's why, when we first opened the notebook, I had wrote down a couple things, like, from therapy. And one of them said, apology letter to myself. And it's crazy because, like, as soon as I opened it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't mention it, but I was like, okay. But just bringing it back to that, I still haven't did it yet. My therapist actually told me, like, I should, you know, take some time out and just write how sorry I am to myself.
I like the time.
Maybe,
space,
yeah.
Opportunity.
Right. You're right. But, and I'm about to get on that.
Okay, period.
But it definitely, you know, like, brings me back to discernment. Because I often feel like I put myself in some of the situations that I've been in because of, like, my lack of discipline. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. So it's discipline. It's discipline, and even though I'm aware, it's like you know what to do, but you don't do it.
Yeah.
You know the right shit to do, but you still do the wrong shit.
Yeah.
And you know that once you get over it, or it puts you in a situation that you're not happy about, you know, and you get past it, you have a certain anger with yourself because it's like, I knew better. You know, they say you know better, you do better. So it's like, I don't know. I think that I need to, you know, maybe write more than one. You know, I'm gonna start today, but I often think of that, like, even when I look in the mirror and, you know, I'm telling myself, you know, you didn't deserve that. And, you know, you're better
Oh my
than that.
God.
You're worthy. And
Oh wow. Yeah.
it's little things like that. It's still, I guess it's just a process of me trying to slow down instead of always rushing shit. I always want to be over it. I want to forgive myself already. I want to forgive this person already. I don't want to be angry at this person anymore. You know, like, I'm always in that state of mind. And it's like, that's not how life works.
Right.
Shit takes time. I may never forgive a motherfucker.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so it's just like I've been trying to get into that space of acceptance. Really acceptance, because it's tough.
And then earlier we were saying we got to go through the process. We can't
Yes.
just, that instant gratification microwave mentality don't work for emotions, people, and feelings.
Absolutely.
I want 3 kids. I do.
You want 3 of them.
3. I got 3 siblings that I raised. Not, well, up until I moved. And I like how they got each other. Like, just in case one isn't talking to the other,
Right.
you're always going to have somebody in this world. Like,
Right.
you're not going to go through it alone. Because I was the only child for 9 years.
Okay, I'm only child too.
You are?
I don't have no siblings.
Oh, wow.
I have one little sister on my dad's side, but I'm 16 years older than her.
Oh, that's a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother. I mean, love her to death. She's my baby always, but the relationship that her mom has with my dad is not the best. And so it kind of, you know, it impacts me in her relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Maybe as she gets older, y'all.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm thinking. Typically, I feel like it works out like that. You know, sometimes when you isolate the child from the other parent, they eventually, not always, but it can end up hindering y'all relationship.
Yeah.
And not that that's ever in my hopes, but I do think that I'm grown, so I see shit for what it is versus a 12, 13-year-old. And so I know certain patterns that her mom has that she's gonna know. She's gonna see it when she gets older, and she'll be able to decide for herself. You know, same thing happened to me, girl. I was the only child,
Yeah.
and my mom and dad, although I had my dad in my life, I wasn't in a two-parent household, you know, and it was kind of a relationship where, I don't know if I want to consider it like transactional, not on my behalf, but on my dad's. Like he was there for me financially, but emotionally, no,
Right.
you know, and still. We just last month we had a conversation, and I was talking to him about how it's impacted me and how I'm sure it's gonna affect Zion, that's my big sister. And he was like, he was hearing me, he was listening,
Okay.
but. Girl, shortly after that, we spoke on therapy. He actually took the first step to schedule an appointment.
Okay.
Maybe not even 20, maybe 48 hours later, he calls me and cancels the appointment. And I'm like, what was the point? You know, I'm still kind of mad at him right now. But I was very sure if the, like, kind of dismissive on the phone after, because my feelings was hurt and I didn't really want to talk to you about it anymore. Like, I was just like, which is something I'm currently working through. I noticed that when I'm hurt, I go into solitude, and I don't want to talk. I don't want to deal with you.
Because you're healing. You got to pour back into yourself.
Yeah.
Now you got to, recharge.
I'm reaching.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that is what leads me into it, because I hate that process, if I'm being honest. Like, I hate getting comfortable with myself, and I'm cool and I'm happy, and somebody disrupts what the fuck I got going on. Then I have to go back and patch myself up.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta go back and do the work again.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and heal something else that I just thought that I fixed. You know, like, it gets frustrating.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I'm at with him a little bit. Like, we had that talk. We have 2 daughters. My daddy's an older man. He's in his 60s. And you don't want to, both of his parents passed. You know, he didn't have his dad. So he didn't have his dad.
Oh.
I never met my grandfather.
Oh,
I was not close with my grandmother. He wasn't either. They lived together. She raised him, but he's disconnected. Emotionally, he's closed off. And, you know, and I find myself running into men that's just fucking like that. If I'm being transparent, like, they're just like that. And my last was, I'm talking to the T-girl, like, not only emotionally unavailable, but his daughter was 14 years older. He had 2 kids. His daughter was 14 years older than his little son. I'm talking same, 2-year age difference with the kids. And I'm like, whoa, yo, baby. And I'm, at one point, I was telling them, like, pour into her. I know you got the baby boy, but I'm feeling her because we have similarities.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking with your daddy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy,
Right.
so it's like,
For sure.
it was, girl, a
That
daddy.
empathy, though, I could feel that.
You know?
You see so much of yourself in her.
And it's like, damn, and it can get slippery, because I'll often find myself, like, projecting the feelings that I have with my dad onto him and his child. Like, I will see certain things that I felt he does, that my dad does, that I know that's not healthy. And if, Russell,
Picture.
and you,
Go.
it's so crazy looking, so
Okay.
God forgive me, I know that's your creation, but But you know my fears, Lord. No, but yeah, girl, it was just, it's crazy. Like, it was just a mess, and it just had me at a point where I'm like, okay, I don't know. I kind of was just like, if I'm looking at like a younger version of my dad that I'm dating, and I guess like my therapist said, like you cannot fix anybody.
Especially if they don't want to change.
If they don't want to change, it's nothing you can do
At all.
and that's so hard to accept.
It's
It's so hard when you want them to change
Hell
so
yeah.
bad,
Absolutely.
but you can't want it more than they want it for themselves, and it's like, it sucks. It really does.
It does, especially if it's like addiction or
Yeah.
it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like,
It can be
there's
anything.
nothing you can do.
It's
A
nothing you can
man who they not supposed to be with, anything.
do. Nope. It's nothing you can do. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, but I'm praying, hopefully God softens his heart
Yes.
and allows him to like really think on, okay, like, well, my daughter, this is coming from my daughter, it's not coming from like a random woman,
Right.
or just because people that he's dated, I'm sure, have told him the same shit. Like his current, which love the woman that he's dating now. And I don't mean to be judgmental, but I feel like at the age that you are, young motherfucking ass, you should be married. You should have done the work. You should have done the healing. Like, I know there's no time, but my dad is 64 years old. When are we gonna do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not trying to, but I'm
Right.
trying to.
Yeah.
Cause what's up? Like,
Right.
it's getting to a point where it's looking like this is the end all be all.
And that's not cool.
It's not cool.
Not for him. Like, let him experience emotions. We have them for a reason.
And I don't think men understand the strength that comes with that.
Okay? The level up. Yeah.
I don't think they get that. And so it's like, okay, I'm gonna need y'all to, yeah. It feels so good today though.
It does. It's a beautiful day.
Like, honestly, you definitely landed on the perfect day, because last weekend was so rainy.
It was out of nowhere. We did not
Nowhere,
have
randomly.
what? Oh,
And then tried to hit us all last week.
Yeah, flooded, all types
I'm
of
like,
shit.
what is going on?
Didn't make no sense.
Girl.
So there are many lessons gained from this event, and there are many signs. Like when we first sat down, there was a cross on the hoodie. Oh my gosh. Let me get into this. 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 Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Oh my gosh. Literally, the event was everything it needed to be. It was so healing. It was so, I got you. What's that called? Reassurance. It was so reassuring. It was deep, it was wholesome, it was connected, it was everything it needed to be. And I hope that from watching this video, you gain what's meant for you. Oh, I'm out of breath. I ran over here to catch the sunlight. But I learned many lessons. When we first got there, we sat down. When Kunita first got there, she sat down and we looked around, and it was a person with a hoodie and a cross on the back of the hoodie. So God is literally everywhere, and God was telling me, make sure you're doing this for the correct reasons. This is not a family reunion. This is not to mend people's brokenness within externally. This is to heal from within. And you know what? You can't want something more than someone else wants it. So if people aren't ready to heal, if they're not ready to be intentional, to learn, then what the fuck am I doing trying to be a professor and not getting paid for it? And these people aren't excelling. I'm wasting my time. So I'm definitely moving with my brand in a different direction. There won't be any more physical events because y'all didn't show up. And when y'all showed up, 2 people showed up at the end of the event. The event been over. And although I'm very grateful for those 2 people, the event itself was a fail. The day was a success. I felt fulfilled, but the event itself was a fail. It just was. 0 people showed up. The event did not go as planned. I did not continue the event solo, like so many things. But you know what? We take it on the chin and we keep that shit pushing. I'm not worried about it. I won't be throwing any more events anytime soon, and I might not throw my brand launch party in June at this point because I'm like, I wanted to throw a party, but then they had me questioning my reasons, my motives, like deeply, because is this for the brand, or can you pour the money that you're pouring into this party into the brand, and from there you just celebrate yourself? Bitch, go on a trip. That's how you celebrate. You don't expect anything from anyone. So to pour all this money into a party, this prestigious casino themed 1920s themed party, taco truck or crab boil, I was going in, but it was for the enjoyment of others, not the progression of others. Amen. Like, it had nothing to do with healing. It had nothing to do with self-care. The party itself was like, let's celebrate life, which people do every weekend. They get drunk, they celebrate the way they celebrate. And I was gonna have an open bar, like I was about to do it up, but like in reality, that's not helpful for the community that I'm trying to curate. So this event showed me that I'm not focusing on my brand launch party. I'm focusing on a brand, and whoever wants to support will support. The fuck, dummy? Whoever wants to support will support. You can't expect shit from nobody, not even your closest relative. They was no show, no call on your ass. Like, real quick, no call, no show. Like, so you can't expect nothing from nobody because men gonna let you down every time. And I don't take that to heart, but I do take it on the chin and it won't be forgotten. I will no longer move so naively as if people do what they say they're gonna do and they fucking are people of their word. What? If you say, we all make time for what we want to make time for. So if a person says they're going to be there, they have the intent to be there, the intention in itself is beautiful, but the action behind it means so much more. And baby, nobody acted on it. It was 0 out of, so that shows me I don't have a physical community here where I stay, and that's a problem for me, so that's something I gotta focus on. But it doesn't have to be broadcasted, and it doesn't have to be so big. Like, the event itself was popping when it was just me and Cunita. Being on topic, journaling. She brought her journal. She followed directions. She brought her journal. She brought her Dollar Tree gift. She was ready with the vibes to come and heal. The intent was there. We weren't gossiping. It wasn't catch up. Like, it's different for everybody, but it was really like what I needed it to be. It was so fulfilling, and I thank God for her. I thank God for that time, that space, that moment. Thank you, Jesus. That's something I'm gonna take with me for the rest of my life. Real deal, holy spill. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the whole thing. And y'all listen to this conversation because it was very godly, and it just, the sisterhood was impeccable, and I love to see it. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Mwah. So I realized I'm no longer seeking validation. I'm not throwing a party because I don't need y'all to celebrate me, baby. I celebrate me every day I wake up. I thank God that I'm alive. That's a celebration. I don't need to bring people together to be like, oh, I have a support system. They're all here for me. When they're all here for themselves and not to heal, not to pour into their cups. They're here to have a good time. The shit they do on a daily. Like, you're just providing another, because alcohol is a spirit. You're providing, come on. I'm not finna even get into it, babe. I love y'all. Mwah.
Hey, thank you for watching Take Care of You. This was Healing Tide, a self-care extravaganza. It was exactly what it was supposed to be. It was healing. It was clarifying. It was full of fellowship and love. The love that we need to see more often. This page is dedicated to self-care, pouring into your own cup so that you may pour from the overflow. God bless you, and thank you again.